hello. Oh, Raul, what's up, man? Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
All right, it's like, 6 something in the morning. I appreciate you meeting me over here. So let's talk about it, man. Let's do the obvious. What year is this chassis? You've always been an EG guy. I remember your blue right hand. So here's another right hand.
Yep.
This isn't the same one for people.
Correct.
Okay.
It's a different EG4.
All right, so
The
different
blue one was
EG4.
also EG4.
All right. So talk about it, man. Why this car? Why did you go this far out with it?
So this car actually started as kind of like a self-progress thing.
Yes.
I wanted to do another EG4, but 10 years later from the blue one.
Okay.
And I wanted to show how far I've progressed personally.
Yes.
As far as my work goes. And I just wanted to outdo it and show people, this is what I can do now 10 years later.
10 years after the blue
Yes.
one.
Okay.
So we got the 10 years later. Everyone remembers your blue right hand.
Yep.
But I mean, why this hardcore? Why race? Like, why did you do that?
So this car, like I said, started as a self-progression thing, and I wanted to get another track car. As you know, if you guys follow me, I've had quite a bit collection of cars, so I decided to downsize on cars and focus on one car because I just didn't have enough time to focus on all of them. So after I sold the S2000, I said, okay, I'm going to focus on one car, and this is it. And so I was going to build it as my next track car. And then once, Freeman and I from Hard Race got to talking about, hey, let's throw it in SEMA, that kind of snowballed. And then we got into, painting, et cetera, et cetera. Because at first, when we were trying to get a track car, we were talking like wrap. Your typical track stuff. But once there was SEMA talk, we're like, okay, we need a good paint job. We hit up Jason. He's a local over in Carson City. And, he helped us with the restore, fully stripped. I'm talking undercarriage. Everything is brand new. The whole car is brand new. So then, two things that I really, really, really wanted to do on this car that not many people I've seen done. Number one is the exhaust. So it's center exit. And when I say center exit, I mean it's a true center exit.
You went straight down the middle of the chassis.
Straight down the middle, which is a 3-inch custom titanium exhaust made by myself. There's no bends. It sounds wild when you step on it. So with that being done, I had to rebuild the whole floor.
Yes.
Take the whole gas tank out, everything. And I had to remake it all, which is fine. So then the second thing I wanted to do, kind of inspired by Cody Loveland from Love Fab.
Yeah, that EG is intense.
It's wild, man, and I've gotten a lot of inspiration from him. Was the wing.
Okay.
So with the wing, there's a lot more to it than people think.
Right. I want to show that right now, so let's do that.
So the wing, everything actually starts at the bottom. So the bottom, the subframe is actually fully boxed.
Yes.
And then it runs up to the shock towers, which is connected to the cage.
Yes.
And then from the shock towers, you have the braces that run right under the roof. And then the wing stands actually slide in through the roof. And originally I had made these out of aluminum.
Yes.
I do metal work, obviously. But my friend Brad at ASR, he's like, hey, let's make those out of carbon. I was like, let's do it, and it made it even better.
Yeah, dude, it looks incredible. So let's pop the hat so they can see what you did to mount that.
It only goes up so far.
So yeah, there's the remaking of the floor.
Yeah, so this bar is actually all tied into the subframe.
Right.
And it's fully boxed all together. And then you see the wing mounts are actually connected to that and to the cage. So it doesn't go anywhere.
Right, for sure. I mean, there you got your stability. You mount up through the roof.
Yeah, and since we took the roof off,
I see the roof.
Well, let's make it Kevlar.
Yeah, you made a Kevlar roof, and then you did your whole rear seat delete / mount system, fuel area. Okay, so everything from your filler neck, we saw how it goes down into your race tank. Raul, you've always been into dimples, right?
Yep.
And
Signature.
so even right here, you did this stand.
Yep.
Very SEMA-esque, very show style, but for your race car. Covers your collaboration with Hard Race, all the different mods which will be available on the site. But let's talk about something as simple as this. You're like, I want to make a stand that will show the mods, right?
Yes.
So I even see your CS logo right here.
Yep.
Let's talk about this real quick. The stand.
Okay, so the stand, you know, I've started reading the SEMA rules, and they encourage you to make a stand
Yes.
with a display. I might have gone a little bit overboard.
Yeah.
Not really sure. I started making it, and like with everything else, I'm like, oh, let me box it.
Yeah.
You know, let me TIG weld it. You know, 3 days later, here we are.
Yo, it's really cool, man. It's a nice touch, and I know you use the exact same black powder as you did for the car components. I know you. It's such a simple, detailed piece that adds to the whole flavor, man.
Yeah, and then, like you said, same black. So I try to tie it in with the car.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's a theme here mainly on black and red.
Yes.
So yes, same black. And then when you get into the interior, you come into the gray.
Yeah, the gray. I mean, the gray, a lot of people ask me about my car as well. And I mean, if you look at a lot of the old race cars, they're white body or gray body cars.
Yes.
So they have their liveries, they have their different exterior colors, but when you open the doors, their whole floors, the engine bays, they've always been gray body.
Yeah.
And so I've always appreciated how you did that with this. So it can be any color you want, but it'll always just be gray body,
Yeah, and the main.
All right, so we've got the car. People are gonna be able to look up the mods, but in the end, like let's get deep, man. You know me. I'm more about behind what went behind it, the inspiration. To like, what do you want to set an example? Do you want to make a statement? What are you trying to do with this car other than just having fun? Because that's definitely not lost on the things you build. But is there something deeper that for the people that watch, younger guys that are going to see this on whatever social media channel, what would you want them to take away from this build and your story?
I think the biggest takeaway would be kind of like you said, there's a difference between you just reading about it, going on YouTube, just going out and doing it.
Yes.
And I try to help people. I just want more people to go and get out and build, and then just do more than just your bolt-on stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, bolt-on stuff is great, but once you start getting into actually building your own stuff, it says way more. And all you need is a little bit of creativity and time, and just go for it. I mean, if you mess it up, nobody's perfect. You could do it again.
I think you made a very key point, in my live streams and the podcast and things that I host. I drive that point home a lot, and it resonates a lot. You said you got to do it, right?
Yes.
You can listen to podcasts and read books and repost inspirational quotes and memes on IG all day, right? But in the end, you have to go work.
Yeah.
You have to go do something. Nobody said you have to go buy a TIG and a MIG and Inconel and titanium. Yeah. Just something, right?
Yeah, we all started from a basic garage.
You've got to work.
A driveway. Whatever.
Right. There it is. I think that's a very key thing. I mean, in the lights and the smoke and the lasers of places like SEMA, that kind of stuff can get lost. But in the end, it's your blood, sweat, tears, and calluses, right? And you did it from just practicing.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna put up all the information for people to be able to follow you, the people who don't know about the build tricks, your IG page, your personal page, and they're gonna be able to see more of this car in very, very high detail. Raul, I appreciate you, giving this little behind the scenes for people, because cars are cars. You can always build it. You're gonna build a better one next time. But I care more about the people and what went on behind it. So I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out.
Yep, no doubt. Thanks, Raul.